Good morning. I'm Jeanne Shaheen, former governor of New Hampshire and candidate for the U.S. Senate this fall. Here in New Hampshire, we're pretty independent-minded. We work hard, and we're proud of the lives we've created for ourselves and our families. But across New Hampshire, families are really struggling after years of George Bush and John Sununu's economic policies that have brought down the typical family's income by almost $1,000. At the same time, the cost of everything, from gas to groceries, health care to college tuition, has gone up. Washington just doesn't get it. The failed policies of George Bush and John Sununu have driven our economy into the ground and doubled the national debt to over $9 trillion. They've protected billions in tax giveaways for big oil and tax loopholes for businesses who ship jobs overseas, rather than making a serious commitment to the development of clean alternative energy that can transform our economy and create thousands of new jobs. But just over a week from now, Republicans will assemble at their convention and ask you for 4 more years of the same. They'll nominate John McCain to lead them. John McCain, who said he doesn't know as much as he should about the economy. That's certainly clear. Senator McCain keeps talking about the great progress our economy has made over the past 8 years. He doesn't get it. His economic plan is 4 more years of George Bush's economic plan. 4 more years of record spending, record deficits, record giveaways to the special interests, and a reckless disregard for the middle class. But when Americans speak up and demand action, the Republicans tell us to be quiet. McCain's chief economic advisor called America a nation of whiners. John Sununu told a group of small business owners in New Hampshire to stop complaining about health care costs. Well, we will not stop speaking out until we fix this economy and make it work for the middle class again. This week, you'll hear something different. In Denver, Barack Obama will lay out a new direction for jump-starting our economy and rebuilding a strong middle class. It's long past time for real action. Families don't need more of the same old Bush, McCain, Sununu agenda. They need relief, and they need it now. That's why I've proposed tax cuts up to 50% on health care premiums paid by small businesses for their employees, and tax incentives to move small businesses toward energy efficiency. It's why I've proposed a simplified and expanded tuition tax credit to help middle-class families send their kids to college. It's why Barack Obama has a plan to cut taxes for middle-class families and small businesses that puts up to $1,000 in the pockets of 95% of Americans, a plan that cuts taxes for middle-class families 3 times as much as the Republicans would. And we can do this while we work to bring down the budget deficit, cut unnecessary spending and government waste in Washington, and responsibly end the war in Iraq. This November, the choice will be clear. We can't afford a 3rd Bush term, and in New Hampshire, we can't afford another 6 years of a senator who supports the failed Bush economic policies that have devastated our economy. We've tried things their way, and they don't work. I think it's time for a new direction for America's middle-class families. I hope you do too. This is Jeanne Shaheen from New Hampshire. Thank you for listening.